to episode 49 of the Wol Hobby vlog. My name is Linda. I'm also known as Wol Hobby, and since there are a lot of new viewers, I will do a short introduction. I live in Nijkerk in the Netherlands with my husband Rob, and we have 3 children. Lars is turning 28 this Friday. Sven turned 26 last Sunday, and Kirsi turned 21 on January 7th. I am a bone therapist. I help people find their way to good health, and I have a web shop in hand-dyed yarn, my own designs and handy knitting notions, or crafty notions really. Last week I had a cast-on / birthday party in a restaurant here in Nijkerk. It was still a birthday party for me because my sister designed a pattern for my birthday, and we decided to do a cast-on party, and that was last week, and we had about 90 or 20 people coming to knit with us. I got spoiled silly. I will insert some pictures here. I got a stitch marker by mail from Margriet, and in the picture you can see the gifts that I got. And there's one gift that I would like to show, because Esther bought me a knitting book, and I used to think that I was not that knitting books would not make my life better or happier. I used to have many books, and I all kept them in the living room, and at a certain point in time we decided that we wanted to have more space, so we cleared out all the books of the living room, and that kind of stopped my book addiction, so to say. And when I started knitting and crocheting, I was like, oh, everything I need will be on internet, and so I don't need knitting books. I used to buy a magazine occasionally, but knitting books not so much. I do own several by now, and this one got added to my collection. This was a gift from Esther. It's the Vogue Knitting Lace Edition, 40 bold and delicate knits, and the oldest pattern in here is from Spring Summer 2007, and the newest is from 2019-2020, I think so, yes. But it's such a pretty book. The photography is so pretty, and I have been flipping through it so many times already, and I see so many things I would like to make. So this is a very good addition to my book collection. I'm so happy with this. So when I have cleared some needles, I might start in knitting one of those patterns. At the cast-on party, I was casting on Mijn Warme Wol Hobby, the pattern that my sister designed for me. And I did the provisional cast on at home the night before, and I did 5 or 6 rounds at the cast on party, and I did just a little bit of work at home, But most of this I knitted last weekend when I was at a knit meet. This is such a lovely knit, and I love the rhythm, and I love the way the inside looks. So pretty. In the end, when this is finished, it will be tucked into itself, and you will undo the provisional cast on and graft it close. So my floats will be invisible by the time I'm going to wear this. I like stranded knitting, not so much on a sock, then it's just too narrow, but I love this. And I picked a needle length that can keep all the stitches on there without having to magic loop. So it's just knit around and around and around, and it is so relaxing to do. The party was lovely, and when I got home there was another gift for me in the mail. I have been doing Vlogmas in December, and next week on Wednesday, on February 14th, I will start my 40 vlogs series. Last year I did 40 vlogs as well, and then I did I was also launching a mystery knit along. I'm not going to do that this year because I was not satisfied with how far along my design was. So at the point of no return, I called it off. But then several knitters at the fair had the idea to start this during Lent, so that we still have something to knit with each other, and it takes away the stress for me. So hence the cast on. When I got home from the cast on / birthday party, there was a gift for me. Oh yes, I lost my line of thought. I have been doing Vlogmas, and I have been enjoying other knitters and makers Vlogmases as well. My daily dose of Vlogmas contains at least The Crazy Sock Lady, Sandy by the Lakeside, A Homespun House, and Finished Knitting Stories and Annie Uti Knits. And those last two are two lovely makers from Finland, and I enjoyed their Vlogmas so much that I decided to send them both a little present. And Aninia, the maker behind Annie Uti Knits, wanted to send me something in return. Completely unnecessary, but so much fun. So I received this pretty stitch marker from knits.fi from Finland. And oh, this lovely card, by the way. Ta-da! And two minis with some gold stellina in there. I don't know if you can see it. These are so pretty. So I want to keep them in a project where they can shine all by itself. If I would knit this up in a blanket, that would be, no, that would not be my first choice. So I might do heels, toes, cuffs, or use it for collar work in a project. I'm not sure yet, but don't you just love these? These are mini skeins by Camijo Knits, or Camijo. I am not sure how to pronounce it. I think Anina says Camijo, but I'm not sure. So very happy with those. I also have been working on my scrappy sock, and like I said last time, or maybe I just said it in the Dutch vlog, I don't know. I wanted to add the heel in the middle of a stripe. With my other pair of scrappy socks, I added the heel in between two stripes, but that was kind of fussy. And so I made these stripes longer, 10 rounds per color. And then when I'm changing color, I'm doing this little slip stitch pattern, which alternates from one stripe to another. Nothing special, it's just fun. I don't roll the dice or anything. I just pick the next color and just knit my 10 rounds. I have the gusset decreases done. So this sock will just need some straight stockinettes until I have reached the toe. So this might be finished next time. We'll see. I have also been working on my Penta Pillar pullover, a test knit by James Watson. And last weekend I had a knit meet in Melisande. That's quite a drive for me, but I love to go there because I was there last year as well. And Bettina and Jacqueline, well, they organized the nicest knit meetup in a beautiful location with a lovely goodie bag, and it was all one big happy knit meet. And I get to bring some hand-dyed yarn and notions to sell, and Jacqueline, the one organizing the knit meet with Bettina, she also has a little shop with stitch markers and project bags. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I love the sloth. The pattern and the stitch markers. And so when I got home, I immediately moved my Penta Pillar pullover. I keep saying Penta Pillar pullover. Penta Pillar pullover. I immediately moved it to this bag, and with this needle stoppers. I didn't think I needed needle stoppers in my life, but what do you know? I do need them. So, last week I was just about to start the second strip, and let's see, this is all a bit inconvenient. I have started the third strip by now. So you pick up all these stitches and then you cast on, and then you start knitting back and forth and picking up the stitches along the way, or knitting them together. A lovely knit because you don't need a pattern. You know exactly what to do and you can just knit, knit, knit. And I really need a pattern like that as well. I'm using my advent calendar for this, the one that Esther, my friend, she also gave me the book, dyed up for me. And so I have all these little cardboard boxes with all these mini skeins. And when I was at the knit meet last Saturday, I also brought these. When I go to a fair or a market, I nearly always bring these. These are, well, like a nostepinne, but the fun part about this is Rob makes these for me, and then I just put a sticker here from Wool Hobby, and I use it to make center pull balls out of skeins or from leftovers. And I have a center pull ball in here that I made on my little nostepinne thingy. Look, here it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful center pulled ball. It's nice and firm, and whenever we are demonstrating this, we tell people that they can take one for a pay-as-you-please fee. And the money that is coming in from this is going into the RAK bank. Random act of knitness. It's something that I have been doing since the beginning of Wool Hobby, and the money that comes in there, I am saving that separately, and whenever I organize a knit along and people have financial difficulties and can't buy the pattern, they can just send me an email, no questions asked, and I will give them the pattern. I used to do that only for my patterns, but Mary Annarella, aka Lyrical Knits, has a knit along coming up, and a mystery knit along, the Muppet Shawl. And if someone wants to join that mystery knit along but can't afford the pattern, you can just send me an email and I will happily gift it to you on behalf of the entire Wool Hobby community. That is what is so much fun about it. Someone asked me, why don't you give them yarn as well? But that would mean I could only help just 1 or 2 or 3 people maybe. And if I gift patterns, I can do so much more. So yeah, because I have the honor to dye up kits for the Muppet Shawl, the Mary Annarella make-along that is coming up and starting on March 1st. I decided that if anyone wanted that pattern gifted, they can just send me an email. Talking about Mary Annarella and talking about what I'm wearing. This is my I Am Groot cardigan of the galaxy. This is a stockinette cardigan with a cable detail along the button band and a cable panel on the back. And this is a cardigan I knitted a few years ago, but it somehow it was off the radar for a while. So this morning I was putting on this blouse and I was a little cold, and then all of a sudden I grabbed my cardigan again, and now I'm so happy wearing it again. So yes, and last week I posted an interview with Mary Annarella. She was so sweet. I was pretty nervous to do the interview, and I was pretty nervous about technical difficulties, which of course we had for a little while, but she was so sweet and I had such a lovely talk with her. The interview comes with Dutch subtitles, because a lot of my Dutch viewers don't have enough English knowledge to completely understand an English interview. When I was at the Wolfacey last Saturday, the knit meet, there was a lovely goodie bag. And in the goodie bag there was this ball of Durable Comfy, and it is a 100% microfiber acrylic. It feels very heavy and very dense, but it does feel soft as well. So there were some discount codes. There is this lovely mini by Mo and More, some stitch markers by Happy Creation, yes, a very cute tape measure, and for anyone who knows me and follows me a little longer knows that I want to have a little notions pouch with a tape measure and darning needles and scissors and a needle gauge tool, and well, all those things, a crochet hook, all the things that you might need during your project. So I'm very happy to have another tape measure. There was also this cute little plate coaster. No, it's not really a coaster. It's a tiny plate really. And look at this lovely dotted painted pattern. This is done by some of the ladies there. This is a technique that is very popular to use on all kinds of I'm completely blanking on the word. Well, your plates, your mugs, your bowls, whatever. I need to stop thinking about this because otherwise I'm not concentrating and my mind keeps going. So you know what I mean. It is nice to have as a souvenir. Another word that I couldn't come up with right away. But this was in a little bag, and on the bag there was a number. And that was your raffle number, because there were several raffle rounds in which you could win something. I did not win, but that's okay. I was so happy to be there. And this little plate is used for my amber scent block. I don't know if you know it. Oh, you probably do. It has this nice smell to it. You have it in all kinds of different smells, and there is this little grater that comes with it, so that whenever the smell wears off, you can just grate a little and then it smells all nice again. And the grate that you grated off before, you can just vacuum it, and then your vacuum cleaner smells very nice as well. I have one tiny finished object, and that is for my year-long Christmas ornament make-along, and that is this tiny bell with a red bow. And as you can hear, it is a bell for sure. There's a tiny little stitch marker in here. So, okay, so next week I'm going to start my 40 vlogs series, and but I think before that, on a Tuesday, I will do one more full regular episode. During the 40 vlogs, I will take you along in my designing process for the sweater for my daughter, and my daily knits and crochets, because I'm also crocheting on my Ariana cardigan. I didn't bring it, but I have a nice stack of granny squares already. But there will be one more regular episode, I think. Or maybe I will combine it on the Wednesday the 14th. Well, never mind. Anyways, that would be my 50th episode. And that makes me so happy. When you start a YouTube channel, well, you really don't know what you are getting yourself into. But 1.5 years later, I think, I'm still here. I am back to weekly uploads, which I really like. And so next week is my 50th vlog. So I should do a vlog next week. I shouldn't do the 40 vlogs because that will be just day in the life snippets and just for fun. I should do a regular vlog before we start it because I have a giveaway. It is not brand new, but it has been used, well, maybe 3 or 4 times. I'm not sure. This is what I'm giving away in this episode. This is a yarn ball winder. And I came to the conclusion that we needed a more heavy duty one. So we have ordered ball winders with the big iron gears, yes, gears, with a bigger handle, which is much easier to wind a ball of yarn. I love this one, but it is in the way if you're not using it. And because we do wind yarn, well, a little more often than when you just have to wind your yarn for your sweater, for example, we really wanted to have the heavy duty one. So this one is going in a giveaway. I have, of course, this too to mount it on the table, and the giveaway is also open to you. There's no point in saying I don't want to send it overseas or something. So I will just use the random number generator, and it just now occurs to me that I picked a word in Dutch. I am so sorry. I should have thought about it. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm going to put it down in the screen here. Hashtag Bollewinder will give you a chance to win this. So be careful typing the word out. Be careful anyways, because I have seen several times that people opt for a giveaway and they do hashtag space and the magic word, or they forget the hashtag and do only the magic word. And if I'm going to do a random comment generator, not the number generator, the random comment generator, then of course I'm going to type in hashtag magic word, and then it will choose only comments that contain that exact combination. So it wasn't the smartest thing for me to choose a Dutch word, but you will manage. Last week I had a giveaway as well. I had this row counter chain, but that has been won by Hobbyklets met Willy. Willy has a YouTube channel in Dutch, by the way. But I know who she is, and she was the one that got picked by the random comment generator. So I'm going to send this out to Willy if she contacts me. And we are entering the new giveaway now. I hope you like it. Oh, I forgot to show one more thing from the goodie bag. There were also these 2 tiny booklets with knitting and crochet patterns from Scheepjes. I think Scheepjes is a worldwide known brand, right? Yes, I'm pretty sure, because sometimes I hear people talk about it on their YouTube channel and they have trouble pronouncing the word scheepjes. So it's skiepjes, scheepjes, but it is scheepjes. Very difficult for some of you, I know. I think that's about it. I am going to edit and upload this. I am so happy I've reached another milestone on YouTube. Thank you so much. If you are not following me yet, please hit the follow, the like and subscribe button, and please leave a comment. Even if you don't want to win the yarn ball winder, I love to read your comments, and I always give you a heart or a message back. I'm going to enjoy working on my pentapillar pullover, my scrappy sock, my Mijn Warme Wol hobby, of course Kirsty's sweater, which you will see a lot of during the 40 vlogs, and my Ariana cardigan, because, well, we are supposed to wear that when we are going to the fair in April. So there's a tiny bit of pressure there. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.